everybody, we're looking at a question that a lot of sixth graders get wrong, so I thought I'd make a video to help you on it. Which expression is equivalent to 60 minus 3y minus 9? My recommendation would be to put all of them, all the answer choices, in simplest form, distribute and combine like terms. So let's do that with the original expression. If we look at what we need to combine here, if we combine this 60 and we combine this minus 9 and we think about what's 60 minus 9, what's 60 minus 9, and if we actually do the math here, you see that we get 51. So we have 51 and we're subtracting 3 yo-yos from it. So let's rethink this as 51 minus 3 yo-yos, or 3y. All right, and now let's look at what we have here. If we look at choice A and we actually distribute this, we would have to multiply this times this. And we'd also have to multiply this times this. So let's find what 17 times 3 is. Apologize for that interruption. Here we get 21. Here we get 3 and the 2 more, makes that 5. So this times this is 51. I'm just going to write that underneath. We'll bring down the minus sign. And if we do 3 times y, if we have 3 groups of, subtracting yo-yos, then we're really taking 3 yo-yos away. Now, so far, that looks promising because that matches what we have over here. They want to know which expression is equivalent. This is a contender. But before we pick that, we would want to eliminate the other choices. So if we take a look at choice B, and we distribute this, 3 times 20 would be 60. 3 times this negative y would be, subtract 3y or negative 3y. And then we have this minus 3. Now, if I combine this, if I take 60 and take 3 away from that, that ends up being 57. And then I take that 57 and then subtract 3y. That's not the same thing as 51 and then subtract 3y. So we're going to reject that choice for that reason, because this actually equals 57 minus 3y. Now let's make sure that we can eliminate this choice if we distribute this. We already know that 17 times 3 is 51, so let's write that over here. And we'll copy the subtraction sign. And if we do 17 times y, we're going to get 17y. Now that does not match what we have here, so we would reject that. Over here, if we do this, we're going to get 60. And if we have 20 groups of taking away 3 yo-yos, that's going to be taking 60 yo-yos away. And then we have to subtract 9. And if we do 60 minus 9, that's going to give us 51. But then we'd still have to subtract the 60 yo-yos from it. And that does not match what we have right here. So we would reject that one. All right, so hopefully you can clearly see that choice A is right. Another hypothetical way to solve these types of problems is to just come up with a value for y. Like let's say you're going to try y equals 2. Substitute in the 2 in all the places where y is and see which one results in giving you the same quantity when you simplify it. And that's another strategy to answering these types of questions, but I think that way is probably a little bit more, a little difficult. I would stick with this strategy. All right, hopefully you found this helpful.